hundreds of destinations daily. More than 140,000 employees, with up to 30,000 working on a single shift. Over 150 customers in 90 countries, accounting for a large part of more than 50,000 flights per day. This is Boeing. They are the nerds, the achievers, and the builders of a better future. Boeing is an American aerospace manufacturer. They are one of America's largest exporters. The V-22 Osprey is Boeing's vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. This is the Boeing 707. The 707 was Boeing's first jet plane and was the first commercially successful jetliner. The 727 is Boeing's tri-jet. This plane was the first commercial jet to ever break the 1,000 sales mark. The 737 is a short-range plane. It is Boeing's most popular product, with more than 10,000 being built in Boeing's history. The Boeing 767 is a mid-size, long-range plane. Because of its fuel economy, it is valued in shipping. The Boeing 777 is Boeing's wide-body, long-range airplane. The 787 is considered to be Boeing's most advanced plane. It features the most modern computers and is made of 50% composite material. This is the Douglas DC-3. This plane is widely renowned as the greatest of its time. It was the first airplane to be able to make a profit while only transporting passengers. Previously, airlines mostly carried cargo and mail. What made the DC-3 so important was that it was able to accommodate enough people to turn a profit. The DC-3 set the first benchmark on passenger air travel. CNN called it the marvel that made passenger airlines profitable. The DC-3 continued on to play an important role in America and around the world. In 1939, the DC-3 and all of its variants and predecessors carried 90% of all scheduled commercial passengers in America. By the end of World War II, more than 10,000 were produced. This is Boeing's 747. The 747 is one of the most widely recognized planes in the skies today. Beside the Concorde, it is the fastest ever commercially successful airliner ever. It is the longest airliner, along with one of the biggest. In 1970, this plane redefined air travel. As the first commercial wide-body airliner, meaning it has two aisles allowing for more seats, it allowed airlines to have much lower fuel per person ratios. This made the 747 much more economical. Before the 747, so many airlines were based off of customer service and luxury. Afterwards, airlines began to put in larger numbers of seats, allowing for larger profits.
The 747 really helped bring air travel to the masses. It just carried so many people and was bigger than anything that we had ever seen. It really was a revolutionary product.
This is the Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet. This state-of-the-art supersonic multi-role fighter makes up much of the U.S. Navy's carrier plane fleet. The Super Hornet is special because of its immense capabilities. Not only is it technically powerful, but it is a multi-role plane, meaning it can take the role of multiple types of aircraft. For example, it was designed to be a fighter interceptor. Recently, though, it has been used for jamming, mid-range bombing, and experimental unmanned flight. Its real flexibility and low operation cost is what makes it such an exceptional plane and so important to the U.S. Navy.
Its greatest strength is its flexibility, and because of that, it was able to replace a number of airplanes in the Navy fleet and to allow the Navy to operate one type of airplane off the deck, saving them a lot of effort in maintenance and costs. Great airplane, it's well designed, fulfills the mission.
The U.S. Navy has a large majority of them, with more than 500 having been built. The Super Hornet is a good example of Boeing's innovative thinking. The U.S. Armed Forces are going through a transition period where the older jets need to be replaced, but the new jets have not been finished. Boeing has bridged that gap with the Super Hornet. Yet the Super Hornet is not a cheap placeholder. It has immense capabilities with amazingly low operating prices. Boeing is at the forefront of aeronautical engineering. They are pushing the limit of technological innovation. They are enabling exchanges throughout the world, and through their innovations, they are making the world a better place.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.